Imagine an island so massive it could swallow entire countries. An island almost completely covered in ice. A place where fewer than 60,000 people live, yet the world's most powerful nations are paying very close attention. Because this frozen island might soon become one of the most valuable places on Earth. And the reason might surprise you. Welcome to Greenland. Greenland is the largest island in the world that is not a continent. It lies between North America and Europe, deep in the icy waters of the Arctic. Despite its name, Greenland is not very green. Almost 80% of the island is covered by a massive ice sheet. This ice is incredibly thick. In some places, it reaches more than 3 kilometers deep. Only a thin strip of land along the coast is actually habitable, and even there, the population is extremely small. Today, only around 56,000 people live in Greenland. Most of them live in small coastal towns surrounded by mountains, glaciers, and frozen seas. But beneath this enormous layer of ice lies something incredibly valuable, something the modern world desperately needs. Scientists believe Greenland contains huge deposits of rare earth minerals. These minerals are critical for modern technology. They are used in smartphones, electric cars, advanced electronics, and wind turbines. Without rare earth elements, many of the devices we use every day simply would not work. As the world moves toward renewable energy and advanced technology, demand for these minerals is growing rapidly, and Greenland could hold some of the largest untapped reserves on the planet. But there's one major challenge. Most of these resources are buried beneath thick ice. Mining them has always been extremely difficult. However, something is changing in the Arctic, and it could transform Greenland's future. The Arctic is warming faster than almost any other region on Earth. As global temperatures rise, parts of Greenland's enormous ice sheet are slowly melting. This is a serious concern for the planet, but it also reveals something new. Land that was once completely buried beneath ice could gradually become exposed. Resources that were once unreachable may become easier to access. And suddenly, Greenland's economic potential could dramatically increase. But natural resources are only part of the story, because Greenland's location may be even more important. If you look at a world map, Greenland sits in a very powerful position, right between North America and Europe. This location has made the island strategically important for decades. During the Cold War, the United States built a major military installation on the island. Today it is known as Patuxent Space Base. This base monitors missile activity and tracks objects in space. Its radar systems watch the skies over the Arctic. If missiles were launched across the North Pole, Greenland would be one of the first places able to detect them. That makes the island extremely valuable for global defense systems. But security is not the only reason powerful countries are interested. Trade could also change Greenland's importance forever. As Arctic ice continues to melt, new shipping routes could open across the polar region. These routes could dramatically shorten travel distances between Asia, Europe, and North America. Ships that once had to travel thousands of extra kilometers might take much faster Arctic paths. If that happens, the Arctic Ocean could become a major global trade highway, and Greenland sits right beside these potential shipping lanes. Ports and infrastructure on the island could become extremely valuable. A remote, frozen island could suddenly become a key hub for international trade. But Greenland may hold another powerful resource as well. Scientists believe that large reserves of oil and natural gas could exist beneath Greenland's surrounding waters. These resources remain mostly unexplored because the Arctic environment is incredibly harsh. Drilling in freezing oceans surrounded by ice and powerful storms is extremely difficult, but the potential rewards are enormous. If significant oil or gas fields are discovered and developed, Greenland could become a major energy player in the Arctic. This possibility has already attracted attention from governments and global companies. However, the future of these resources is still uncertain. Environmental concerns may limit large-scale extraction in such a fragile region. Today, Greenland is an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. It controls many of its own internal affairs. But Denmark still manages areas like defense and foreign policy. Some Greenlanders believe the island could one day become fully independent. If that happens, Greenland would control its vast resources and strategic location, and that could completely change its role in global politics. A frozen island in the Arctic, a population smaller than many cities. Yet beneath the ice lies enormous wealth, strategic power, and a gateway to future global trade. In the coming decades, Greenland might become one of the most important islands on Earth. If you enjoy videos about geopolitics, history, and the future of our world, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one.